But if you wouldn't mind, Nicky, Ben is still on the line, I believe. You know, his organisation has been given a huge amount of airtime this week. It's been a great week for them, I'm sure. But one question that I haven't heard him ask that I'm really keen to hear is that if, as one assumes, they want not just the Grand National ended, but horse racing as a whole to be brought to an end, you know, I want to hear what the plan is. You know, you're leaving aside that you'd be ending an industry that provides direct employment to 20,000 people in rural areas and generates.
Let me cite South Australia. South Australia. No jump. It's quite interesting for people, I think. No jump.
I want to know because Nicky, just in terms of the direct implications, there's about 50,000 thoroughbreds in the UK right now. I want to know what Ben plans to do with them when he removes their primary purpose.
Well, first we'd stop breeding them. Because
you've got 50,000 there to deal with, Ben. Let's deal with them first.
Yeah, so horse racing, a horse dies every 2 or 3 days in the UK in horse racing. So yes,
50,000. What are you going to do with them, Ben? What are you going to do with them?
Well, they're not. That's a great point, and it's sad that we can't think of a way to interact with animals that doesn't involve exploiting them. And what
are you going to do with them? There's 50,000 horses that you're now in charge of, thoroughbreds. What's the plan? If you're protesting on an international stage for an outcome, and I want to know what your plan to that outcome is.
Yes, well, we should stop horse racing because it's needlessly harming an animal, and we can hear today.
Yeah, okay, we've done that. What are you doing with the horses?
Period. And there is naturally, but the first thing, Kevin, if you're worried about that, is stop breeding them because. No,
Ben, 50,000 horses. How are you addressing this? You're not answering the question. Please answer the question.
Well, they can be returned to sanctuaries, and
is there enough capacity at the existing sanctuaries to handle 50,000 thoroughbreds, Ben?
I don't think it's going to stop after this conversation today. I don't think horse racing is going to be stopped this very instant.
And but if it is, Ben, that's what you want. That's what you want, yes?
Well, I suppose hang on. I suppose the argument would be, and I would say that. Look, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of an example.
Nicky, I can tell you what would happen.
Let me just move it on. I know you can tell me, but I just want to move it on to another callers first. Now, Kevin, I appreciate that. I'm just trying to think of examples, and trying to phase out elephant riding for obvious reasons, and there's sanctuaries and stuff like that.
It would create very quickly if this happened. It would create the greatest equine welfare crisis and tragedy since World War I, because thoroughbred racehorses are not equipped to be lobbed out in the field and forgotten about. The colts would literally kill each other. These animals would get hurt very quickly, and without attention, they would die slow, horrible deaths. That is the reality of what Animal Rising are proposing. And I think people need to see, Nicky, that for Animal Rising, this is not about horses. This is not about the Grand National. This is about a far bigger picture for them, because they have not thought this through very clearly.